Hello, I'm Aaron. And terms I hear constantly thrown around, about as much as a round object in a sports ball game, is the terms alpha and beta male. These terms have interested me for a while now, and I feel that I should do some research. After doing some research, I feel like I've come to a good conclusion. It's complete and utter nonsense. Let me explain. To start out with, let's delve into the origins of the terms alpha and beta male. As far back as I can see, these terms started with wolves, which is covered in the book The Wolf, The Ecology and Behavior of an Endangered Species by L. David Mack. This book shows how wolves control packs with this alpha-beta system in packs. But what's this? There's a problem with this research. That's right, this is about wolves in captivity. David Mack even talked about how
The term alpha isn't really accurate when describing most of the leaders of wolf packs because the term implies that the wolves fought and competed strongly to get to the top of the pack.
he has even written another book after more research had been done about how wolves' packs in the wild are actually controlled by the male and female parents of the pack. The term seemed to have originated from this false wolf mentality. The types of people, however, who live and breathe these mentalities have been around for forever. How about we look at some more recent items of interest? First off, a website known as To Be an Alpha shows the different characteristics of being an alpha male. And something I've noticed is that people can really personify these characteristics. First off, the article states that you should be loud and fill a room. You should seem powerful. Take an example like Alex Jones. He is loud and he would seem powerful if he didn't always shout such crazy things like,
You're a hatchet man of the New World Order. Okay. You're a hatchet man.
He'll even say how he's powerful.
My heart's big. It's got hot blood going through it fast. I like to fight too.
Not only is it about being loud, it's also about being dominant. This goes back to sounding and looking powerful. How you walk, how you talk, and how you act towards others. Another teller is being physically strong and powerful. Someone can't just act the part and get away with it. You have to look the part too. Look at the Golden One, as he's known on the YouTubes. He doesn't just do that once. He does that almost every video. He shows himself as this big, beefy body, and he should not be messed with. Which is also why he kills imaginary feminists in a video game. I won't recommend watching him unless you agree with him that nationalism is good, or that Hitler actually wasn't that bad of a guy. One other thing, you can't really show emotions. You should always be calm. Never ask or do things to get others' approval of yourself. The Golden One consistently states how he doesn't care what other people think of him, almost to the point of thinking that he cares a bit too much. And for emotions, I can go back to his killing of imaginary feminists. The only thing on his side with this is that he's almost always calm in his videos. Alex Jones, on the other hand, is never calm and always seems to show the emotion of anger. To say that the individual is the only part of this is false. Power also comes from putting people under you. For instance, something called pickup artistry does this pretty well. Pickup artistry, or as it's called by some people as game, is the act of finding women at bars or other clubs, talking with them, and forming a potential relationship, no matter how long it lasts, rinse and repeat. Sounds mostly harmless, right? Well, that's the issue. When you get people like Dariush Valenza, also known as Roosh V, because who has the time to learn people's actual names, who wrote a book simply titled Bang about pickup artistry. You get quotes like this, and I cannot stress this enough: do not follow the advice in any of these quotes. This is not the only time this happens in the book either. The entire book is about getting women and controlling her emotions or thoughts to keep her as long as possible. Another person who does this is Matt Fani, who not only wrote books about this, he also put out many advice articles, such as his most helpful How to Crush a Girl's Self-Esteem, which is a read all on its own. I'll have it linked in the description and at the end. Even talking about how he fat shamed his old girlfriend not to eat what she wanted. Keyword being old. We can really take away a lot from these people. Never show emotions. Don't care about what other people think of you. Try to put people down and make yourself seem stronger. And most importantly, get as beefy and strong as possible. David Mech even talked about how he has even written another book after more research had been done about how we can really take a lot away from these people. Never show emotions and don't care about what other people's opinion. No, 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 no. One other thing, you can't really show emotions. You should always be calm and never ask or do things to get others' approval of yourself. The golden one consistently consistent. Thank you for watching. If you want to see more in depth about what I talked about, go watch H Bomber Guy's videos. I'll link one of them in the description. He goes more into depth about what I talk about, and it's something that I am not. Funny. Thank you again for watching. Goodbye.